Some of these rocks were so steep that I would be difficult if I had climbing shoes and climbing gear to climb this thing. I was blown away that a vehicle could go up this thing. It was like doing like these little donut things. I kind of let off on the gas and then I ended up rolling it. Yeah, I crashed.
I'm Jeb Corliss, professional skydiver and base jumper. And to help me reach some of the more remote and beautiful locations for my jumps, I bought an RV in Iowa. Instead of point A to point B, the road back west would be filled with interesting people and adventures never imagined.
I'm Jeb Corliss. We're on the ground for Outside TV.
Good morning from Farmington, New Mexico. We're here at Four Corners Explorers.
And we're gonna be ripping around these two bad boys all day long.
Let's get dirty.
We got the opportunity to drive in these little vehicles called RZRs. And they're kind of like little doom buggies with a cage around them, but very powerful and very fast. And very good in the dirt and very good at going over really rough terrain. I'm kind of uncomfortable driving. I don't like driving fast, so I wasn't really sure how much I was gonna get into this. You know, I'm like, well, maybe I'll just be a passenger and just like cruise around. But then they're like, yeah, you wanna drive it? And I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, why not? I'll give it a go. You know, we had some good, big open spaces, and I felt pretty comfortable.
It's hilarious because everyone thinks, oh, you must be fearless. It's like, no, I'm scared to death of everything. Yeah, yeah. And especially of what I do. Like, I am terrified of base jumping.
Calculated risk taker.
So I got behind it, and within 5 seconds of driving, I'm just like, ah, yeah, and just, at first, I was just doing straight lines really fast, and then Matt would drive it, and he was being a little squirrelier and making some turns. So then, you know, I started doing that too. I mean, I would literally just put the gas down and just, I never even looked at the brake. Like, I was just tearing through, and all of a sudden, Matt's like, slow down, slow down. I'm like, ah, no, and I just kept hitting everything as hard as I could, bottoming out. And then I started having a little bit too much fun, and I kind of was like doing like these little donut things. I kind of let off on the gas, and then I ended up rolling it. Yeah, I crashed. It was funny because I kind of I let the monster kind of got out of the cage and just started like, ah.
Yeah, Jeb Corliss! Oh.
Super fun, man. It's really pretty here, actually. And the fact that you're able to drive these vehicles through these rock formations.
Through them? How about over them? I mean, up them. It's tremendous. Like, we're about to go watch a guy rock climb. We passed an area that they have, I guess they have the national championships.
So you mean rock climbing is in rock climbing with vehicles, not
like,
rock climbing is
yeah,
in
with
rock
like
climbing.
trucks.
Oh, really?
They go straight up. You're gonna have your mind blown at what they can do. Along the way, he was a great sport. He didn't once say, I'm not doing that. The rock crawler getting in that, are you kidding me? No way a year ago he would have said, I'm not getting in there, I'm gonna die. He got right in. Not only did he get in, they got stuck in an almost vertical position. I was freaking out for him. Made it, came back, gets in and drives it himself. That is not Jeb Corliss. I was very impressed with the technical ability of not only the vehicle, but of my co-driver who was telling me, okay, now you need to just ease up a little bit. Now gun it. You say, okay, now you're gonna drive up that boulder. And I was like, wait, me? That? Or the little baby next to it? Go.
I've kind of seen that there are artists in everything. You know, you can be an artist in cooking, you can be an artist in taking care of children, you can be an artist in taking care of animals. You know, if you're really good at it and you're really passionate about it and you put your time and you get good at it, you become an artist at it. And these guys were artists at what they did. You know, it's fun to watch the art of climbing up the side of a mountain. Some of these rocks were so steep that I would be difficult if I had climbing shoes and climbing gear to climb this thing. I was blown away that a vehicle could go up this thing. So my takeaway was, don't judge things before you have an opportunity to try them. You need to be a little more open to other activities. I've been so hyper-focused on just sharks and base jumping that there hasn't been any room for anything else. And now that I'm getting older, I've decided I want to start opening up my life to more things. I've been just way too laser focused on one thing. I need to change that. And this experience with the rock crawlers and the RZRs showed me that, hey, there's a whole other aspect of life that you've just not even looked at, you know? And it's kind of cool.